Welcome back, YouTube, to another episode of My Speaking Podcast. This is our city, Daryl YAR again, Santee, South Carolina, Partners, Orange County home. We back at it again. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and send the alley oop to my homeboy over there on the other side. Hey man, go ahead and introduce yourself and let them know who you is, man.
Reese Piece of the mic, man. Sucking on a lollipop.
Oh man, hey man, hey, you see the shirt, man? Y'all don't see the shirt, here it is, man. Walking with the Panther, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you around the way, girl. LL Cool J sucking on a lollipop, man.
You know where I'm the girl, now we'll tell you that now.
Hey man, we may not all be right, we may not all be wrong.
But you all gonna get our marks pretty what we're speaking on.
Hey, with that being said, had a hell of a weekend. World Series, one of the greatest World Series games I've seen in a while with the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Toronto Blue Jays. That was a hell of a series. We're gonna talk a little bit about that. We're gonna talk a little bit about NFL. But we're gonna go ahead and jump right into this. I'm gonna let my boy homeboy, he said he got a lot to talk about this. So I'm gonna go ahead and kick it over to him, man. Hey man, what you gotta talk about, man?
NFL. A couple of topics I want to talk about real quick.
Yeah.
Cincinnati Bengals. Choke your damn self till you pass out. Cause I told you, go back and look at our old episodes. Go back and look at our old episodes.
Yeah.
Joe Burrow wanted to go told the management to go pay Chase and pay T. Higgins. But don't you think at some point in time, as management, even though you want to give Joe Burrow all this, you didn't address the offensive line, you didn't address the defense at all. All
No.
you really did was pay 2 receivers and 1 quarterback, and he stayed hurt every year because you got the offensive line. So now look at the last 2 weeks. The Jets come back and beat them. Chicago come back and beat them. Like 6, 7 guys had a chance to get the tight end. He still scored. When they went in the locker room, talked to Chase and they talked to Brown, the running back. They both point at the defense. What? Don't get mad, because this is what y'all want. This is exactly what y'all asked for. Pay T. Higgins. And this is what I don't understand. You're going to pay one of them, and Lord knows you're going to pay Chase. You had to spread the rest of that money you gave T. Higgins to your defense. That's what you should have done.
Yeah.
But no. You want to pay the offense. So guess what? Everything that you're getting right now, choke your damn self until you pass. I don't hear nothing else about it.
Hey,
Okay.
because
Go ahead.
I'll get ready to say, somebody said something about the defense, and I think Jamar Chase said that he said that ain't my lane. I'm staying in my lane. But somebody did say something about the defense, which when you point one finger at somebody else, you got 3 fingers pointing back at you. So you got to be careful what you say about that defense.
Listen, they knew going into the season that you got a chance, that Joe Burrow gonna get hurt because the offensive line is garbage. They didn't address the offensive line. The number 1 pick they took, Stewart from Texas A&M. They showed highlights of him this morning. I was watching it really good. Man, he was on his feet like they were playing in snow. He never was standing up, always on the ground. I was like, what is he doing? They're a hot mess. Their whole team's a hot mess. That's topic number 1 I wanted to talk about. I wanted to get out to. I want to hit these topics quick, fast, and early. Topic number 2. Washington, choke your damn self till you pass out. Now, if history repeats itself. You had a quarterback in D3 that was all world beater the first year y'all had him. Remember when, and I told you this down last year when Jaden said, you like, they got a superstar. I said, if people can get tape on him down, let's see what they do. Come back this year, they didn't address their defense. They went and got Von Miller old ass. They went and got some old players. You still got the linebacker playing in the middle from Seattle. These guys are old. Okay. Now, you didn't address the defense at all. You went out and got Debo Samuel to help out McLaurin. You didn't pay McLaurin. He been having injuries all year since he been back. He ain't had a full training camp.
Yep.
I say all this to say this. Then you put all this on Jaden Daniels. I'm sorry. Then this is what you have a running back for. He go out there and he's getting hurt all this year. Hamstring. He didn't get hurt. Last night they were getting beat 38-7 in the 4th quarter with 8 minutes left in the game. You still got your number 1 quarterback in there. He just come back from injury. And if everybody saw that injury, that was a gruesome injury. His whole arm snapped up under him. Yes. Now he's going to be out for the year. Just like RG3, you're going to run this kid in the ground and get him killed, and he's going to be no good. Now I'm going to tell you what's going to happen when he come back next year. I'm going to tell you what's going to happen to him. He's going to be gunshot. He's going to be not scared to run because he's scared he's going to get hurt. He's not going to be the same confidence-wise. It's going to take him a while. Remember I told you this.
I don't know. I all that's on the coach, man. All that's on the coach and the ownership because y'all had that great season. See, with it's hard to have success, and then when you be success, you try to be stingy on certain parts, like paying the defense, like paying Terry McLaurin so he can get into practice anytime, so he can have a full practice season. You know what I'm saying? He ain't had no full off season. Now he hurt. Now you instead of you giving the ball to your running back, you already know Jay McDaniels. He was already hurt coming in when he was in college, coming into the league. He only bought a $180, $190. So you got him out there running out these guys out here, man. Like, yo, why is you
But
putting your
look,
quarterback in harm's way?
he's not the offensive coordinator. He only run the play that they
Exactly.
run him. So get
That's
what?
on them.
You put him in a situation where you know he
Yep.
gonna RPO, he gonna pull it and want to run. This ain't college, son. This ain't college. I keep telling everybody, all these quarterbacks, y'all keep saying, oh, they're gonna be. What I say? CJ Stroud, he hasn't had the same success he had his rookie year, right? They ain't come back this year. He hasn't had the same success he had.
You know
When
why?
people get tape on you, they'll start figuring you out.
It ain't the tape, Mike. Think about it. All
Okay.
them situations, the same thing. They ain't paying the offensive line. Houston, Texans let damn my man go. From the offensive line, they're like, oh damn, we got a quarterback. We don't need the offensive line. Like, what the hell is y'all thinking about?
Daryl, that ain't my problem. That's a dumbass organization. That's what that
That's what I'm
is.
saying. That's dumb. Like, bro, like you know you need an offensive line. Why is you getting
Houston
rid of
put
your offensive
Houston put
line?
all that money. Now they defense, Houston defense is good. They
They're
offensive line is
good.
trash. The offensive line is trash. People don't
What?
understand. One thing I can say the Panthers did do when Bryce Young would get hit in that first year, he said,
Just the
"Damn it,
offensive line.
we gonna address the offensive line and we'll try to get
Yep.
the defense line." So
Mm-hmm.
the Panthers did try to go out and get Flint and get Lewis to help
Mm-hmm.
solidify
Mm-hmm.
the offensive line. But my thing is, I don't understand. That's why you got to build between
Yeah.
the trenches. You build in your offensive defense line. That's what you win your games at.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care how good Jamar Chase and T. Higgins on the outside is. I don't care how good McLaurin and Debo Sanders on the outside. If your offensive line ain't blocking, I don't care who the hell you got. You're
Who
going to
it
get
is?
told. It does not matter.
So
That
that's
was the
three
thing.
examples. That's three examples right there. Offensive line Cincinnati. Joe Burrow always hurt. Washington didn't address their offensive line. McDaniels hurt. Panthers addressed their offensive line to keep Bryce from being hurt this year because he was getting hit all out of hell last year. So it don't matter who you got back there, man. If you ain't got no offensive line to give these guys time to throw the ball, you paying all your wide receivers, your tight end, and everything else, but you ain't gonna have your foundation solid. You gotta have a solid foundation. You said, bro, you gotta pay your offensive line. You gotta get an offensive line.
That's like the three little pigs. The first two build a strong, one build what happened? It crumbled.
Exactly.
If you build a brick, you're going to be your foundation is good. Same exact concept. It's the easiest thing in the world, but guess what? It's not as sexy to go out here in the draft
No.
when the first round come up. It's not sexy to say, well, we're gonna
Mm-hmm.
draft all the rounds. It ain't sexy because all the
Yeah.
people in the world
Mm-hmm.
you build through your offensive line, your defensive
Line.
line. That's what you did. So that was
Yep.
the second thing I was upset. That's the second thing I'm talking about this weekend.
Go
The
ahead.
third thing I want to talk about was the Panthers. I told you and Courtney last week when we were texting
Mm-hmm.
in the group chat, you kept saying, "Oh man, you negative this, that, and the other." I said, no, 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 no. I say I know sports. I say Buffalo could put up 100 points they want to. They just didn't have it last week. And what happened after the second half? They got their ass whooped. I told you they didn't have it. But this is
Mm-hmm.
what I want to say about them. I played enough sports to understand one or two things gonna happen yesterday. Either you're gonna come out and you're gonna come out with your hell on fire and like, no, we ain't gonna get that like we did last week. We're gonna come out and man up. Or you're gonna come out and get blown out by Green Bay. They came out there and stood their ground with Green Bay in their house with the ugly ass uniform Green Bay had on. And they went there and they beat Green Bay in their house. Now, I'm kind of sad on one side because, like I told you before, Rico Dowdle is the man going forward. He is the man going forward. But it just hurt me because Super was here with all these bad years. He never said anything about the organization. He sat right here and we were getting whooped. He went through all the trials and tribulations, and now all of a sudden he got hurt. He loses his job, baby, because Rico Dowdle. And I didn't know this until I saw this today. Rico Dowdle, in them 3 games, the 200-yard games he had, and he lead the NFC in rushing.
Yep.
If I'm not mistaken, he might lead the whole league. I got to look it up.
Mm-hmm.
He might lead the whole NFL in rushing. And he ain't been running all year long.
Nope.
And Sunday, I
Nope.
mean, he ran yesterday. He said he had hurt his groin, But you would never know. You had
You
130
never
yards,
know.
25 carries.
Mm-hmm.
So I
Yep.
mean, it's just kudos to the Panthers. It's going to be really critical for this week to see if they're going to come back and
That's
don't
that's
give a
that's that's
lackluster.
that's one of them damn trap games. Me and Tree was talking about it today. She like, oh, y'all got an easy one on the Saints. I said, hell no. I said, them damn division games always be fucking trap games for some reason.
The division
When
game is
I
going to be
don't
the
care
hard
what the
work.
record is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And like I
Yeah, I said,
say, I'm looking at the game the same way the Jets game. I don't care if they
mm-hmm.
come out by 1 or they beat them by 30. You
Yep.
got to get a win because my thing is this team is young. They got to learn how to build. 'Cause
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna be real. This is gonna be Dan Canales and Dan Morgan's job this week. You won a big game in Green Bay after you got blown out by Buffalo. Now you're playing
Yep.
a team where you got one win. Are you gonna come
Don't
in
let them
have a
let down.
lackluster? Are you gonna have a
Yep.
lackluster practice and get out there and get your behind whoop? Or you gonna come out and put your
Mm-hmm.
what you're supposed to do? This is when teams good. When you playing the same Sunday coming up, you come out that first second quarter, you put your foot on their toe early.
Yep.
Let them know.
Mm-hmm.
Let them know y'all in the same class where we're gonna whoop y'all already.
Yep. Exactly.
Like Buffalo did us. Like how Buffalo did us.
Exactly.
This is what you gotta
Exactly.
do. So this is what I want to see Sunday when they play. That's what I do want to see Sunday coming up. That right there. Another thing
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of looking at that ain't nobody talking about, and I want to look at it real tonight. Matter of fact,
Go ahead.
Arizona's not playing Kyler Murray for the third straight game. But if you've been reading the comments, Marvin Harrison Sr. was talking about this, and the team has been playing better without Kyler Murray. This
Yep.
is what I've been trying to tell people. You can have a little running quarterback. All Kyler Murray is a street quarterback. What I mean by that, you play the street. He one of them kind of
Yeah.
little gaggy. He runs. He's
Mm-hmm.
not a leader. He's not a leader of men. He's all about himself. Remember when he first got there, they said he wanted to study in his playbook.
Mm-hmm.
So now I think Arizona's at the point they say, well, hell, Brissett looking better and giving Marvin Harrison look better, Trey McBride look better catching the ball. He's spreading the ball
Mm-hmm.
around. He's a better
Mm-hmm.
quarterback. See, sometimes it's not good to have a running quarterback. All he want to do is run and scramble.
Yep.
All Kyler Murray want
Mm-hmm.
to do is play football, get out there, run around. Yeah, he's
That's
good for
it.
that.
Yeah.
But then he sit back there and throw the ball and pickpocket and. So my thing is, I don't really believe Kyler Murray's hurt. I really don't. I really
He
truly
not.
don't. I think Brissett, I think the coaching staff are like, you know what? He's giving us a better chance to win. I think the players
Yep.
behind the door, like Marvin Harrison, Trey McBride, and all them, like, hell, let Brissett play. We got a better chance. We
Mm-hmm.
playing hard for them. Sometimes
Mm-hmm.
it's about being a leader. You got to be a leader. It's not about giving people money. All our tool, Tonga got all that money on extension.
Mm-hmm.
Kyler Murray got an extension. Some of these guys don't want extensions. They don't.
This should never give Tua Tagovailoa that big money. I said this should never give him that because he with the concussions he done been having, you know what I'm saying? And he not a leader of men. And I don't think he was all that great anyway. So he leading the league in 2 interception games. Just like how we were saying, man, when them players went to Alabama, they got all the wide receivers and things like that.
The 5-star, they got
I
all the
mean,
5-star.
they got all the 5 stars. And just not how many you're talking. Now you see how Dabo Swinney looking when the playing field is level.
You've been saying it for
Okay,
the
now
longest.
can you coach? Can you coach now? Yeah, you look good when
Now
you get all the
there,
stuff.
he's yelling at his players. And he came out even at the press conference or after the game talking about, I won't be sorry if I get fired. Yeah, you need to get fired. Because guess what? You was winning off of 5. Listen, I done said this, and me and my uncle get so upset about this. He get mad at me.
Mm-hmm.
When Clemson and Alabama and the
Mm-hmm.
Georgia and the Ohio
Mm-hmm.
State, they necessarily don't have to recruit in the offseason because guess what?
They don't.
They're on TV every week.
Yep.
They get one player, they kept winning. When the
Mm-hmm.
NIL money came in there, it changed the
Yep.
whole dynamic.
It changed the whole
Everybody not
field.
free. So guess what? Like I'm not saying it because of my team. Look at all our Virginia. Virginia ain't getting no 5. We're not getting no 5-star, but guess what? Our coach Elliott, he done went and picked guys here and there. He made the team believe. And now Virginia's 7-1. We're number 12 in the country now. I just looked at the top 25. We're number 12.
And another big one, Indiana.
Yo, you know what? You took the word out of my mouth. I said to myself, you know damn well yourself, 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago, Indiana wouldn't even be in the top 45.
No.
But guess what? The NIL is made. Guess what? People are laughing. I heard people say today on the TV. I was watching. Well, this how good how good is Indiana really? They
Shit.
beat them on their schedule. So, and you know what
That
they're gonna
coach
say?
coaching, man.
You know what they're gonna say? Wait till they play Ohio
What?
State. Listen, when I see Indiana play the other day,
Mm.
they the real deal. They are the real deal.
Did the real deal. That coach got them boys coached up, man. He
But
got them boys coached up.
I'm gonna tell you another thing that shocked me Saturday night. And I thought the loss that Virginia do got one loss this year, and it was to North Carolina State. And I say State ain't that good. I mean, they got this big 6'7" quarterback, and they beat the hell
Mm-hmm.
out of Georgia Tech. That game when he
Yeah.
close. They
Mm-hmm.
gave Georgia Tech their first loss of the season. But North Carolina State, they got something over there. That quarterback they
They
got,
got
if he can
something.
put some spin on, he gonna be
Mm-hmm.
okay. He gonna
They
be
got
all right.
something. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Let me
man.
ask
Like I
you, let me
said,
go
this
back.
NIL. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, you go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah. This NIL, like how many you were talking about. Now we're gonna see when everything is even and now who can coach. Let's see who really can coach. Like I said, Indiana coach is coaching them boys up, man. SMU beat
Miami.
yeah.
Get Carson Beck got
Yeah.
all this money out of Miami and looked like garbage.
Mm-hmm.
And he
The
threw the team
garbage.
up on the bus after the game. He threw the team up on
He
the bus.
did.
And he's the one.
He
He the
did.
one threw this overtime.
Mm-hmm. Man.
But you know, I'm going to ask you something before we get to the other sport. I want to ask
Go
you,
ahead.
what you think about that ass whooping Pittsburgh put on Indianapolis?
That just was a bad game. Like it was just a bad game for Danny. I hope he's not reverting back to how he was. It just was a bad game for him.
Hey, listen, there was the Cinderella story, but you let Pittsburgh get six turnovers on you.
Yep.
Now I
Mm-hmm.
heard NFL teams get 1, 2, or 3, 6. Nah, man, I don't know. They might be a
We're
fraud.
gonna see. We're gonna see how they bounce back. Cause
You
you know
like
why? You know
Detroit?
what
We're
they
gonna see
didn't
how
do?
Detroit.
You know what?
Yeah,
You know what they didn't do? They ain't ran the
run the
ball.
ball.
That's why they ain't ran the
But
ball.
you get behind, you can't run the ball. Remember, you get
But they
behind, you
wasn't
cannot run
behind.
the ball.
They wasn't behind that much though. They were just. I like, man, get the ball to the running back, bro.
Yeah, they two tackles. I ain't gonna lie, Darren. They two tackles. They will get T.J. Watt and the other Hoffman on the other side was whooping them. They were whooping them the whole game. That's scaring me because
Yeah.
that's telling me if you got some edge rushers can get around the edge, Indianapolis might not be good. They might be a fraud. They
That
might be a fraud.
no. When you got a running game, that's when you get the running back. I don't care what kind of edge rush you got. You hand the ball off. Run
Well,
that ball.
we gonna
Run that
see.
rock. Run that
We are
rock.
gonna
Hey,
see.
and a great thing about that. Look at Michael Parsons. He ain't hardly got to us. Guess what they did?
Listen,
They ran that rock. They ran
Sunday,
that rock.
and that's what I'm glad you brought that up because listen,
Yeah.
if it's 3rd and 9, 3rd and 10, he can peel his ear back. He covered to the quarterback.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What happened was the Panthers say, you know what, we're gonna run at him. We're gonna run right
Run.
at him and see. And you gotta
Mm-hmm.
understand something about the only difference between Michael Parsons that kind of scared me is if you're running the ball at him, if a 330-pound man gets his hand on him, it's gonna be hard for him to move. Cause he ain't
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
250. He can't get off of
Mm-hmm.
that too quick. But if you're
Mm-hmm.
third and long as a pass rusher, he coming, you know you're in trouble. You're
He
in his
coming.
mercy. That's his strong point.
Mm-hmm.
But when you're running at
Yeah.
him, and the Panthers ran right at him, and he said something,
Ran
and
at him.
I watched the game. He said that Dallas, he saw Rico Dowdle run the ball with Dallas. He said the
Mm-hmm.
difference between Dallas and the Panthers, the Cowboys didn't know how to use Rico. Panthers are
They didn't know
using
how to
him.
use it. Mm-hmm.
And I'm telling you right now, man, Rico Dowdle he's setting up for a big payday this offseason. You believe that?
Oh yeah. Asheville, North Carolina's on, man. Hey.
Like I say,
Hey.
I think
And the
the
same
Panthers
thing.
know. I think the Panthers know,
What's
and
the what's
that's the same. That's the business part of it that I don't like because they just signed
yeah.
Chuba. I mean, they're gonna have to trade Chuba either. I'm
Mm-hmm.
looking at the tomorrow deadline. He might get traded tomorrow by the deadline because I think the Panthers done
Yeah.
pretty much inside that field and they said that's our future. That's our
Yeah.
running back right there. Because he runs
Mm-hmm.
with
Mm-hmm.
he runs almost. I'm not comparing him to no agency. He run angry though. He run angry like
He
when I
hit,
get through
yeah.
him,
He
I'm
run
trying to
at you.
punish you.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't
Mm-hmm.
like most
Yep.
people running back. Well, I'm going out of bounds. When Rico get through there, he's trying
Mm-hmm.
to punish you.
Yep. Yep. And that's the same thing. What's the running back for the coach? Jonathan,
Jonathan Taylor. Oh yeah, he a monster.
yeah. He a
He a
monster.
monster.
So you guys like that, man, you get them guys a rock, man. Hey, get the hell up out the way. Let them boys run. Let them
Yeah.
run. You got a
So
good running
like
back.
I said,
That'll keep your quarterback out of trouble trying to throw them damn
and they keep
balls
the
you
other
all the
team,
damn time.
and they keep the
He's
other
Matt
team on the
Bay.
sideline.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yep.
that's the way you negate any other offense that's potent on the other side. Jordan Love them just got you putting up all these points on Pittsburgh Sunday night,
Mm-hmm.
putting up all these points.
Yep.
Come back this week,
Mm-hmm.
they can put up 13 points. So the Panthers defense
They
is
could
they got that don't bend, don't bend but don't break
bend but don't
mentality. They're
break.
not gonna let you
Yeah.
get over. Yeah, bend, but they're not gonna let
Mm-hmm.
you get over them on top. So, and even their
Yep.
coach said
Yep.
that. They told like, you know what? We got frustrated because we had to dink and dunk the whole game. That ain't I can't be
Mm-hmm.
throwing the ball down the field. The Panthers stopped us from
Mm-hmm.
doing it. So they
They
took
stopped
Green Bay
that.
out of that game. And so Green Bay had to
Mm-hmm.
figure out, okay, what do we do? So but it was a
Mm-hmm.
great game. But like I said, to see what happened this
Mm-hmm.
week, man.
Yeah, yeah. What about the other game, man? Buffalo, Kansas City, man. For some reason,
Well, we know Buffalo beat
Junior,
them in the regular season, but can they beat them in the postseason?
they
That's gonna be the
always beat
biggest
him in the
question.
regular season. Yeah, that would be the
Always.
biggest question. Yeah. Yep. Yep. What can they do in the
But I mean,
postseason?
I didn't
So
take much from that game. I didn't, didn't take much from
yeah.
that. Minnesota
Hey, I know.
got
I
beat
know.
by the Minnesota beat the division team. They beat Detroit. That was big for McCarthy to come back to beat them. But that's what I'm trying to tell you. Everybody in mama would have thought Detroit would have won at home, but Minnesota went in there and beat us
Mm-hmm.
in their house. So
Yep.
when you're playing a divisional game, you just want to win. Just want to win.
Yep. It don't matter what the record is. What about Seattle? Hey man, I heard Shannon Sharp was
So,
talking about Jackson Smith Enigma, man. They were like, hey man, this that cat is
hey,
is up there.
hey, Sam Donald playing his damn ass off, man. I was like, yo.
I told you,
And
bro.
you
Sam
know
over
what I
there
thought about
ball.
this? And you know what I thought
What?
about? Minnesota had Daniel Jones and Sam Donald last year
Mm-hmm.
and let both
Mm-hmm.
of them go. I'm
For a
like, yo,
rookie.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. But you know what they saying? They
Hey.
had to put him on the field, so they took him. They gotta justify taking him that high. You can't just keep sitting him on the field.
Mm-hmm.
So they had to put him in there. This is the game, but but
But they can let him
we
sit. They
don't
can
we
let
don't.
him sit like a la. They could let him sit a la Jordan Love and Aaron Rodgers. They could let him sit behind the guard about a year or so. But
But that
who
different
knows,
era,
man.
different
Hey.
times. So yeah, but
Yeah.
I know you want to talk about the World Series. Great game 7, great game
Great.
period. You got to give the Dodgers all the credit in the
Great.
world. They got a heart of a champion. Come down to the top of the ninth inning, and the least expected guy in the whole stadium, he is the home. I'm like, I say to myself when he hit it, I like, nah, that ain't going out. And when he hit it,
Hmm.
I kind of had the feeling right now. I said, Dodgers gonna win it now because he done gave him life. Because the thing about it, I think what
I
that pitcher did, though, he looked at him like, I can get him out. It'd been 2 hours. The third hour had to be Shea or Tony. I'm looking past him to get to
yeah.
Shea. You got to get the man that's at
Mm-hmm.
the plate first before you even worry about Shea. So I think Shea put a lot of doubt in their
Mm-hmm.
mind on the when he
Mm-hmm.
was
Mm-hmm.
coming up next. They was already thinking about that
And
instead of getting the man out
in the
of the
batting
room.
circle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
that one hurt. But
I
like
don't
I
know,
say,
but like I said, man, and he made a great defensive play in the in the field too. They
he was
throw the run
stumbling,
out at
bumbling,
home
getting
plate.
up. Yeah,
He was
hey,
stumbling. He was.
like I say, that's how
Hey.
you know it was destined for them to win. It was, and like I say, my hat go off to Vladimir Guerrero Jr., man, because he cried like a baby out there. Because I'm gonna tell you something right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's ask Cam Newton in the Pounders. It's hard to hell to get to that final
It's
and you
hard to
don't
get.
win it.
It's hard to
You
get
got
back.
that close. You see, Dodgers can get
It's
back there
hard.
easily every year, but Toronto got to fight and claw
Mm-hmm.
and win. And they got there. And they went back home. Think about this. They went back home up 3-2. All they got to do is win one game at home. The Dodgers came in there and
You
beat
won.
them 2 games
Mm-hmm.
inside Chicago. That's all of a champion.
Mm-hmm.
But like Rick Flair said, to beat a champ, you got to beat the champ. They couldn't beat him.
And I thought so Toronto would at least get. I said they're going to win because their bats had woke up and everything. They was hit. The Dodgers pitcher wasn't really getting to them like that. Now their bats woke up, and I was like,
No,
damn, boy,
that
they hitting
Japanese
against.
pitcher, Dodgers knew,
Yeah.
and the Dodgers kind of knew going back game 6. We got our best pitcher, Yomo. He going game 6, and he shut him down game 6. Game 7 is a break. Anybody can win.
Mm-hmm.
Dodgers threw everything, but the kid just singing them boys. And it just happened to be enough. So, I mean, I was heartbroken for Toronto because I'm like, the 32 years for they won. Dodgers been winning now. Last couple years, they winning every year now. There's no salary cap in baseball,
I thought
so the Dodgers will keep winning.
I thought so. I thought soon it was gonna be like a Joe Carter moment, man. Like, hey, them boys either Vlad gonna catch one, man. He hit one, but it went to the track. I like, damn, he got a home run, and it was a guy on first base. I like, oh, he hit it, and it just went to the track. I was like, oh my goodness, man, come on, bro. I thought
Hey, I'm
so
gonna
he
tell
had
you,
it, bro.
I'm gonna tell you this crazy part about this right now. While we still talking about this, them guys that happened was Saturday night,
Yeah,
Game 7, right? Toronto players still somewhere
yeah,
crying and hurt right now because they just knew we're gonna have
yeah,
a parade in Toronto. We got a parade for the Canada gonna come out. Everybody come out, Drake and all them coming out. For you to get beat at home,
yeah. It's
and
gonna be
that's
crazy.
devastating. Not to get beat on the road. You got beat in your own house, and that kind of hurt. That hurt more than anything else in the world. But you got to give the hats off to the
Yep.
Dodgers, man. And like I say, another
To the
thing is
Dodgers, man.
sports going on.
Yeah.
Another thing going on in sports, college basketball started today, which is crazy. It's
Start
games on right
tonight.
now.
Yeah.
Florida playing Arizona right now, and I want to see what Bryce getting in the run. He ain't got in the game yet. LeBron James' baby son, he didn't got in the game yet. But I'm watching, Duke play tomorrow night at the Panthers, the Hornets Stadium tomorrow night. They play they got the big game tomorrow. Is it Duke play? Is it
Is it
Michigan State?
ACC? Is it like a little tournament? ACC Big Ten tournament?
It just knows, but it's a big game. So what they're doing now is like, okay, you know how most time they look at when you get to the selection Sunday, they be looking at who you playing. You know, everybody all play the boo-boo teams at the beginning of the season, the first 5, 6, 7 games. Nah, like right now, Arizona playing Florida right now. Those are two top 20 teams playing each other. Duke's playing a top 20 team too. I just can't remember who they playing. They playing 8:45 at the Hornets Arena tomorrow night. It's a big game tomorrow night, but everybody can now coming out and get swinging. They coming out and say, hey, you got to play some big teams. Get ready for your conference. But, like I say, this is when sports is at its height. You got football going, baseball just ended, you got basketball going. Hey, man.
NHL.
Hey, we ain't talking about basketball. We ain't talking about basketball. NHL, yeah, basketball, but hey, man.
Yeah, we sure didn't.
That dude, VJ, hey, man, I don't know if you saw the highlight. He tried to dunk on dude from Brooklyn, but he missed it. But you see he took off from?
Oh, yeah. I told you that dude was air, man. The air up there, yeah, he gonna get it, man. Yeah, he coming to get his coach's cycle.
He a different kind of animal, cuz. I'm like, hey,
different,
he
bro.
got that dog. You know what he remind me of? Just watching VJ play the first week. You know what he remind me of? Dwayne Wade.
Who? That's what they say.
Dwayne Wade.
They say he do we.
That's
what a lot of
commentators
were saying. D Wade.
Because he is fearless going to the hole. His jump shot is better than Dwayne Wade already. He can shoot the three. Dwayne Wade wasn't a 3-point shooter.
Yeah.
But he played defense Dwayne Wade. Listen, his you thought we can jump.
Hey, guess what else? Guess what else he got too? Guess what else he got too? A lot of people don't be paying attention to a lot of this stuff right here. He already got that. He already got the NBA body. He already cut up. You ever seen him? Yeah. He been in the gym, man. He cut up. Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I see why people in Charlotte kind of mad when he went to Philadelphia number pick 3. And they kept saying
him bad. Remember I said, boy, I want him bad, Mike.
I'm not mad at Con Knuckle pick. I'm not, because that's what I want.
I know. Yeah.
But I see Con play. But
he
would have fell up. He would have fell us though, man. Woo. Hey. Him, Brandon Miller, and LaMelo back there together. Yeah. That boy got some hops on him. But I'm gonna get Con Knuckle his just due. And Zion James, man. Zion James is balling.
Zion James. Shout Zion James, man.
I had told you, I say out of all the ones we drafted, I thought McNeely would be playing. I thought Con Knuckle would be playing, and the big guy be playing. I think Zion James probably go to the Greenberg Swarm. Nah. He not even in the. He's starting now. They put him on the best
Yeah,
players on the other
cause
team when they come. I'm like,
he got the cause he like I told you, you play defense, you're gonna get on the floor, and he's solid. He got the NBA body already. He already cut him and
man,
more other man. Like I said,
you talking
BJ
about
Armstrong.
BJ?
Like
That
I don't
boy
know
cut
why
up.
them cats would do it.
But BJ,
Yeah,
but
BJ
BJ ain't cut up like them on here
Sion.
though.
Sion cut up too. Yeah,
But
Sion a
I'm
little
saying
bit more.
Sion
Sion a
cut up
little bit
with
more stupid,
Sion.
but
He played
BJ cut up too
football.
now.
He played football. It's
Yeah.
like he played deep at the end or something. He cut up, man. But like I say,
Yeah.
Charlotte, we gotta just hit them more time to see what the Hornets gonna do because they starting out. They 50-50, they 500 something up like that. So we gonna see. Cause they put a whooping on Utah last night, so we gonna see. But they got the Pelicans tomorrow night. So, but LaMelo didn't play again last night. He hurt. Brandon Miller hurt. But as you go to show you, they won them games without Brandon Miller or LaMelo last night. Yeah, LaMelo didn't play last night.
So what were on Melo?
Hornets had 2 games. They had a game Saturday night. They say he turned his ankle, Minnesota. See Saturday they played Minnesota. Minnesota beat them Saturday night at home. And what's so crazy about the win last night though is when they were playing Minnesota here, right? Utah was already downtown in the hotel. Utah didn't have a game Saturday night, so Utah was in the hotel with their feet up. So you would think Utah had advantage because Charlotte had to play Saturday and turn around and play against Sunday at 6 o'clock. Man, halftime score was 71-48. I looked at the halftime, I'm like, hold up, Charlotte up by 22 at halftime. When I finally looked, wasn't no Brandon Miller, wasn't no LaMelo. Sion James had 15 at halftime. Carl never had 24. Miles Finney with 29. So they played team ball. But remember then what we were saying. LaMelo get hurt.
What about Colin?
There's no
what
threat because you got Colin Sexton had like 16. But I'm saying, this is what we were saying. If LaMelo get hurt, there's no worries. We got Colin Sexton down the start.
Yep. Yeah. So that's
what
I'm saying. We don't really,
LaMelo doesn't play. Go ahead and say it.
Because they're passing the ball around. Yeah. They're passing the ball around. They're playing team ball. And like how we've been saying before, but we know our homeboy Harold so high, shout out to Harold, man. Harold real high on LaMelo, and like how many you were saying, Melo is one ankle away from being out for about maybe 4 or 5 weeks, so or 10 days or 20 days or whatever. He stay hurt. So I would have never given that big contract. No.
Yeah, he said that because what's so crazy, I watched the game Saturday night. He hurt his shoulder a little bit. He hurt his shoulder and he started wincing his shoulder. I'm like, I said before the game, now this at the end of the game Saturday night. I said, he ain't playing Sunday. That's what I said. I was laughing, just joking and saying to myself, come back Sunday. Hold up, he's over there at Street Club. There you go, see. Then with Michael Jordan, when you're talking about Michael Jordan's thing, if you were injured, there's a difference between injured and hurt. If you hurt, you hurt, you get out there and play, you go play. You step up and go play. But like Michael Jordan said, he would step his ankles up and go play. LaMelo, now I'm going to go ahead and sit down. Now we play that. Why not play? You young, your ankle shouldn't be that bad. You got the best of the best trainers and stuff over there. Put your foot in some cold water and shoot it up and you'll be all right today. Play. But no, I want to sit over in street clothes. I think these guys want to show they're in clothes when they buy in the off season just so they can show the crowd. I don't give a damn what you done bought from all these London and France. I don't give a damn what you got on. But
hey man, that's crazy to me, man. It is what it is, man. Yeah, man. But that being said, man, we ain't gonna talk y'all off tonight. We know y'all got other things to do than to listen to us, but we appreciate y'all listening to us. Thank you to all our subscribers. Thank you to everybody else been rocking with us, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Make sure y'all share. Try to make our platform a little bit bigger and better. We definitely gonna keep giving y'all everything y'all need and everything y'all want. We're gonna definitely give y'all some more music, entertainment. We're gonna be just keep rocking with us this year, man. And we're gonna give y'all everything y'all need. Got anything else to say before we get out here tonight, Mike?
Man, I'll let y'all later, man. We're gonna be rocking some more this week with some R&B. We're gonna hit you some more this week. Gotcha.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Hey man, y'all stay blessed. Y'all stay well. Peace out. Y'all have a good one.